Hey guys, welcome to another video about military interceps UFOs. So without any delay, let's get started to the video. On November 14, 2004, American aircraft sent a air carrier which was named Nimitz Aircraft Carrier along with Destroyer Squadron 9, which consists of 4 airlight Burke class destroyers, 2 guided missile cruisers, and 1 nuclear attack submarine. This was made to identify some of the unidentified objects or known as UFOs for things like that. These were made to survey all the oceans and the sky to find out where are the UFOs coming from. On some time, the US Navy found a very strange signal from the sky. They noticed about 10 objects moving in a parallel venation towards southeast of America at height 28,000 feet. Everybody was in shock and asked what's that. They also have never seen a thing like this before. So they resended signals to other people to check whether it is true or not. They found that others were also saying that it is something unexpected object flying in the formation. They were in the number of 10. So they thought to notice their bigger officials. They even sent an airplane to see that the radar is working or not. The airplane also recorded the same. So suddenly, they all began to disappear at a very high speed. Everyone was in shock. How could this happen? There was on the radar in a minute before and now it has disappeared. They informed the bigger chief general of the army about that and they was also in a great shock. They told us about 100 plus radar contacts and the chief said it was impossible and it was 80,000 feet above the battle group. So it was not any aircraft or any UFO kind of thing, but it was an unidentified object. But they didn't respond much and they thought that it is not threatening them, so we should not respond by them now. Then, again, some aircrafts were launched to recheck the ocean and other surfaces. They began to again and again rechecking and checking the sky above 20,000 feet above the sea level. Over 4 aircrafts were launched to search this operation. 3 machines were also given for these operations to customize this. After some years, the same thing happened again and said they are back. So they decided to call the captain and launch their Hornets again and to get ready. So they immediately launched the Hornets equipped with some missiles and other equipments. Soon the Hornets were in the sky and trying to solve what was this thing. And somebody asked, "Are you carrying live ordnance?" But the Hornets answered they hadn't had any live ordnance. Soon they began to search the operation and find what was the thing was. They searched, and they searched. Suddenly they see an object inside the water with a very dark shadow inside it. But they could not examine it properly as they didn't have any infrared rays or cameras, so they could have identified it. They followed it until it disappeared quickly with a very high speed. They they tried to reach near as possible, but they couldn't reach very near so that it could identify much better than this time. Soon they were able to identify the object, but till that time the object had already seen them and was ready to take away in very high speed. It suddenly disappeared and they were very amazed by it. They thought that how could this happen? It was just there a minute before. If they had tracked the object reappearing 60 miles from us, they must have a speed of 42 miles per hour and 68,000 km per hour, which is very, very much. Even the Hornets could not catch this, and if they did so, they would have burnt by the G force given by the Earth. So, definitely, there was no human doing this. Hornets tried to search them, but they were too late and it had already gone. So they were soon ordered to come back to the base. But soon after that, 4 more Hornets were launched with given infrared cameras so they could sense it very properly. They had a unique infrared situation which could find objects from miles before they have seen it. They could see tons of miles before. And then they also noticed something, but not very much. These hornets were finding the object at a very high speed and searching all over the sky and all over the ocean to find these objects. They keep on searching and they kept on searching until and unless they got the order from the captain. The captain was very surprised and asked everything that is this real or it is just a Russian aircraft or a Russian submarine? But everybody's answered yes, it is real. The UFO, the unidentified object, had no propulsion system, no lifting elements, and wings. As they found out the pictures of things, soon many generals came to the soldiers and said that UFOs are real and we should see it by our eyes. But they also thought that it could be a drone. But the US Air Force and Navy both used light blue or white drones, so they were definitely not a drone. Because the drones are very small in size and they use white color for reflecting the light for defeating their enemies, but there was definitely not the drone of a US army. The Hornets, as soon as they see the object, they tried to come near it, but it disappeared and just gone very far away until and unless they could see that. Everybody was in great shock that what was the objects they would sense every year after an year. Even the US Navy and the Russian Navy were surprised that how could this even happen? Some generals believed that it was real, but some generals said there was no such thing as UFOs. They even did not pay more attention to it as they had bigger problem than UFOs that time. But everybody was thinking that what was that thing that was inside the ocean? It could also be had submarine, which is given a special operation as they are not told by it that what is it. But for a submarine to go at such a rapid speed was not much possible, and it has not much things about it. As submarines move slowly, but it might have been then the Hornets have much fast speed, that's why the submarine came so slowly. But till now it is a thing that how could this even happen and what was that thing? It is still a mystery. Even the aliens must have saying the stupid humans, what are they doing? They couldn't even find us. They must have been thinking, then why are we here again? I'm sure I left my shopping list at home or we're out of cause again. So in this episode you saw that are UFOs real or not? So if you like this video, then please do like this video and subscribe to my channel. And till that, I'm gonna give you also another information. These things which happened in early 2014 and that time had already happened in 2015 also. Yes, it has already happened in 2015 also, due to which many aircrafts were also saying that it is a UFO, UFO, UFO. Everybody was thinking, is it a UFO? But in 2015, a aircraft carrier also saw a thing inside the water, and everybody was in great shock. And every pilot was saying, "OMG, did you see that?" Hey guys, if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and do comment down also. And also check my other videos. And always, thanks for watching.